This video covers the process of making a request for exemption from financial regulations. To begin filling in the form, give your application a meaningful title. Then select your department, your division, your subdivision, and the appropriate cost centre from the drop-down menus presented. If you're the authorised budget holder for this cost centre, you can tick this box. If you're not the authorised budget holder, you'll need to provide the email address of the authorised budget holder here. If you need to, you can use the browse button to locate the person, but please be sure to select their most current email address and account, as there may be more than one account listed. In the next box, you're going to give the total estimated value for your application. Any value can be accepted here, but only certain values will be accepted for certain financial practice notes. For example, for FPN CO6, if you enter an amount greater than £100,000, the exemption form will not allow you to proceed, but will instead prompt you to use FPN CO8 tendering. In the next box, you're going to select the class for the exemption you're applying for. Again, a drop-down list will present you with all of the categories for exemptions. If you tick the confidentiality box, only the applicant, that's you, the approvers, their deputies, and the administrators will be able to view this application. If the application is not marked as confidential, other users within your department may be able to see the application. On the next button, you can add files to support your application. These might be things like Word documents, PDFs, Excel sheets that will assist the approver in the approval process. In the background box, you must provide detail explaining your application and to assist approvers in their task. You should be specific and state which part of the financial direction or financial practice note you're applying for. For example, you might say, in this instance, FPN AO2 1.2 refusal to accept a gift. The last box is the exemption type. One-off exemptions remain in force indefinitely to be reviewed within best practice every 5 years. Procedural exemptions will automatically note a 5-year expiry date on the exemption, unless the applicant or approver indicates that they want an earlier application date. The date of expiry should be considered by all parties to the process, and if appropriate, an earlier date of exemption can be entered. At the bottom of the form is a button saying Submit this form for processing. When you click this button, a unique reference number will be allocated to your request, and an email will be generated to the next designated officer providing a link to the request and requiring them to either approve, reject, or pen the request for further information.